ready, cause you about to be an ATLien.
That's your being a blogger.
More than a blogger.
That's your being a blogger.
You are more than a blogger. I am more than
That's your being a blogger.
all the is my son.
Okay, this shit is big.
I am more than a blogger.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the Shereé's here.
Yeah.
If the blog got it, if the blog got it, if the blog got it, the Shereé's here.
Yeah.
Say Autumn, this her son.
Yes.
Autumn,
This her son. Yes.
say Autumn,
This her son. Yes. Yes.
say Autumn, this her son.
Like for real. Like for real. Can y'all hear me now? I don't know what's going on. The mic ain't working, child. I don't know what's going on. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Let me know if you can hear me now. Press 1 if you can hear me now. It might sound weird because it's coming from the camera. I had to switch the audio to the camera. Okay, y'all can hear me. Can you hear me clearly? Because I don't know. Do I sound like I'm far away? Oh, this is crazy. I don't know why my little thingy-jiggy stopped working. Maybe it's not plugged up or something. What happened? I don't know. But anyway, I'm here. The sound okay? Good. Okay. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a while since I've been here. Y'all know what we got on this agenda. We got the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. It was dry as the Sahara Desert, just like the season was, but I guess we could talk about it, child. We could talk about it. We also have Kenya still into it with the production company, the producers, child. She in her feelings because they's dragging her. It's like, Kenya, you on your last leg, honey, because we already said that the people say they don't need you no more on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, so they treating you like they don't need you. We're gonna talk about that. We're also gonna talk about Erica, Mena, and Spice. Biggie. Chill out. We also gonna talk about Erica, Mena, and Spice because oh God. These racial slurs, y'all, these anti-black commentaries that people use against, listen, black women and black people in general, it's getting to be a bit much. It's getting to be a bit much. It seems like people are taking these liberties and feeling like they can talk any kind of way to black women, especially non-black people coming at us like that. And it's very, very, very bad when black people call you monkeys. Now that's a whole nother story. But we got a lot to talk about. Y'all said colorist Claudia. Child, colorist Claudia was calling people monkeys too. Y'all know I'm gonna pull the receipts. Might as well pull those receipts too. You broke down and watched the reunion. Some people say the reunion was good. Some people say it was good. Some people say it was bad. Some people say they don't care. I don't know if I'm gonna like talk about it first, last, whatever. Let me go ahead. I guess I'll talk about Erica, Mena, and Spice first. But before I do that, let me put my straight from the A behind me. Look, I'm having all kind of technical difficulties today. I feel like I'm gonna have to yell because the camera way over there. Hold on. Airplay office. Did it come up? Okay, came up. You glad I'm back? Thank you. Okay, she's fired. Shout out to Stephanie for you, my big baller shot caller. Look, before I get started, let me go ahead and greet my crew, honey. Let me greet my squad because we got look, the Patreons was in here first. I'm glad y'all told me y'all couldn't hear. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention. I'm gonna have to clip out the first 10 minutes of the video, okay? The Patreons was in here first, okay? Then we also have my members. You see these people in the green, these are our channel sponsors. They sponsor the channel by giving a little bit every month, okay? They keep me going. Then we have our Patreon members because they was the first in here. Some of the Patreon members are sponsors too. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't mention my subscribers. Okay, listen, you don't have to pay a thing to be here. It is free 99. Only thing I do is sit through some ads every now and then. That's all you gotta do. So let me see. I see all y'all. Okay, so y'all can hear me. It's a fake Tasha K in here, child. Look, let little Boosie live, honey. Clearly she ain't got nothing better to do. Or the fake Boosie ain't got nothing better to do. Okay, we got the therapist in here. We got everybody. Everybody say it's clear. Okay. Let me know what y'all thought of the reunion. What did y'all think of the reunion? Put a 1 in the chat if you rate it high. From 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, what would you rate this reunion part 1? Because it's only 2 parts, y'all. We ain't got nothing to look forward to. It is what it is. But I told you a little secret. I'll tell you in a minute again. But put a 1 in the chat if it was great. Put a 10 in the chat if it could do better. And put a 5 in the chat if it was just mid, okay? Brenda said 11, okay? You said a 7. You didn't watch it? Okay, you said a 7. It would be interesting to see what them ratings are like tomorrow. It will be very, very interesting. Okay, you said a 1. Well, you thought it was good. Ooh, Polo Man says 6. Okay, you didn't watch. Okay. You said 10,000. That means it was horrible. Okay, all right. You said a 10. Okay, some people gave it kind of high marks, but everybody's saying 10, child. It was very boring. I don't know. The only thing I can say about this reunion is that it seems like Kenya's time is up, and it seems like Candy is on a slippery slope as well because Yeah, Andy and them wasn't seeing it for Candy, honey. Y'all saw the way Shereé kept pulling out all them receipts. I told y'all when I gave y'all that reunion tea, go watch my reunion tea video. I told y'all Shereé was gonna be reading Candy and she was gonna have a whole bunch of receipts. I said that Marlo was gonna be sitting there like she was on mute because she didn't really say much. Again, Sanya didn't say much either. Of course, Drew got her relationship issues going on. Candy still trying to force the issue about Drew being a lesbian because basically she low-key promoting that damn movie. It was just, I don't know. It wasn't all that great to me either. But I did what was also interesting, you didn't like Kenya's hair. Marlo didn't like it either. Well, I also find interesting what's up with Candy being so ghetto and gutter. Like, I'm just saying, like, you're supposed to be a strong Black woman, independent woman, rich, wealthy, sitting there. You've been the longest running housewife. Why you feel like you had to come to the show and go into the gutter, calling people all kind of bitches and hoes and you lying ass hoe, you low down gutter ass, nothing ass bitch. And it's like, damn, Candy, like, what is really going on? Candy was the only person on that set that was using that type of language. And it gave me that she lack of control. Because most people, if you're going to read somebody, you don't have to do all that. The only time you do all that is when you ain't got nothing. Let me know what y'all think. I'm just saying, you said she been ghetto. Oh, yeah, well, with her bobbing, okay. Now Marlo looking like Miss Roper. Kenya's lips looked a little out of sorts. Her lips was swollen a little bit. Oh, you know. But Candy did call out all of Sheree's plastic surgeries, but I'm like, why didn't nobody call out all Candy's plastic surgery? Andy did. Now, if you go watch it again, Andy said, didn't y'all go to the same doctor? We did not hear no denial. It was crickets. Because when Candy was like, you know, you got your boobs done, you said something not shot, you got your nose done, you got your face done, and Shereé was like, my shots have dissolved in my face. What about yours? You know, Candy be frozen. Candy be frozen like this. Candy be frozen like this. This is why she can't talk, because she be frozen, because her lips be frozen like this. You know, it's be frozen. But yeah, Andy called him out, okay? I'm just saying, it was just too much. And I'm struggling with this review, but let me do it because I'm gonna get into Erica, Mena, and Spice last. But what else can I think of that was relevant? Oh, Kenya and her fake subpoena that she claims is a real subpoena, but people that pulled the subpoena that she posted online and said that that's fake too. I just don't know. And I love the fact that Andy snatched the paper and opened it up and read it and saw that it was blank. Now, how you going to bring a blank sheet of paper thinking you're going to get away with it? But the fact of the matter is that they left it as a cliffhanger before they came back from commercial, which led all the blogs and everybody else who didn't want to look at no more to believe that, you know, Kenya was actually serving Marlo. And we know she didn't. Hell, Kenya couldn't even serve Mark. Okay, Kenya, this divorce paperwork, y'all remember that? Just like, you know, she went to Kinko's and printed up that divorce, that marriage certificate. She went to Kinko's and printed out a damn subpoena for Shereé. She went to LegalZoom. Kenya Google, how do I subpoena a witness? And printed it out and brought it to the thing.
They say every subpoena must 1. Be in writing and state the title of the action.
What the
2.
thing?
Be filed with the court at least 5 calendar days prior to the hearing or deposition at which a witness or document is sought.
What the thing?
Be served on all parties. And 4. People also sometimes ask me, what is required for a subpoena in Georgia? Do you want to hear the answer?
Sure. What's the answer?
Sure. On the website casetext.com, they say every subpoena must 1. Be in writing and state the title of the action. 2. Be filed with the court at least 5 calendar days prior to the hearing or deposition at which a witness or document is sought. 3. Be served on all parties. And 4. People also sometimes ask me, what is required for a subpoena in Georgia? Do you want to hear the answer?
No, ma'am.
Sorry, I don't understand.
No. Why she just thought I didn't ask her nothing? Did you hear me say, hey, Google? Did you hear me say that? I didn't say that. She just started talking. Honey, that is the Google person. It ain't even the Alexa or the Siri. I don't even know. That's Kenya Spirit, right? Kenya, they had to tell us what a subpoena was, y'all. But whatever a subpoena is, Kenya didn't have it. Kenya did not have it. Okay. Meanwhile, we still waiting for these divorce documents. We still waiting for Mark to come out the woodwork. So why is Kenya lying on Marlo, talking about your number is in Mark's phone records? Who else number is in there, Kenya? That's what we want to know. Is his real wife and kids numbers in his phone records? Now all of a sudden you got this man phone records from 2 years ago. What is happening? I don't understand. And you still want to have another baby with him, knowing that he been calling everybody? It's crazy. I just don't understand this logic. Okay, everybody keeps saying how Kenya's stories fell flat. Listen, Marlo got on her. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Marlo got on her. Marlo posted a little meme, honey, of Kenya falling. And when we saw the little meme, we was like, okay, it did fall flat. It did fall. All your little things that you tried to do fell flat, Kenya Moore. And everybody's been reposting it and laughing because Marlo, while, you know, you would think Marlo was the rotten peach, it seems like Marlo is the favorite peach right now. Marlo is pretty much falling back and let everybody dig their own grave, honey. So it said, looks like y'all's fave fell flat tonight, from her outfit to her tired reads, blank fake ass subpoena, and still not open salon, blaming production for her lack of a story. Now the gag is, and you know, Kenya blocked me, so I can't pull it up. Eric, what's his name? Eric Fuller or something like that. The other RHOA producer actually liked that post, and the people saw that he liked it and was like, oh, that's foul. Production is liking these posts. And Kenya retweeting it and like, wow. And it's like, okay, Kenya, do you see what we see now? Do you see, Kenya, that they ain't seeing it for you? Like, they're tired of your stunts and shows. They know you rented out, you know, a venue to have a party for the Kenya Moore hair spa, and there's no hair spa. So why would Bravo promote your hair spa when it's not even open? Like, haven't they had enough egg on their face when they did it to Shereé, and Shereé didn't have no clothes on the website? Haven't they learned from their mistakes by now? I'm just saying. You said his real man. Oh, you said Mark got a man? Marlo want to keep her job. Well, it seems like Marlo is doing just fine. Okay. Let me see what else Marlo had on her Instagram. What's she talking about? I just want the ladies to stop bashing each other. Kenya, it's a subpoena. Nah, it's Andy. Well, I mean, it's blank. That really was funny when they did it. When Kenya passed that subpoena over there and Andy pulled it up, like,
so you can come and speak your piece.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is.
Andy was like, this ain't what you think it is, honey. Look at Andy's face. Look at Andy's face. Andy was like, we is not entertaining these stunts and shows. Not today. Not today. A mess. Hold on, let me see if I can play a little bit more.
Well, I mean, it's blank.
Oh, no.
It's not filled out.
Look, everybody laughing at her. Everybody laughing, okay? Not Eric Fuller is a queen. Thank you for the copyright disclaimer. Thank you. Let me
Oh, then they printed the wrong one.
Okay.
I'll get another. You will be
We need to fill out her name.
Not they printed the wrong one. How they print the wrong one? Even Andy gave it back to us. Said, girl, you need to write the name in there.
She is named in the
Okay.
she has to.
They made Kenya look super stupid. And another thing, I don't have the clip where is the other clip in here. The other clip ain't even in here. Marlo should have posted the clip where she was talking about Roy coming on the show. When Andy asked her why wasn't Roy ever on the show? Was he only on there to promote his business? Kill me crazy, because you notice they always called him the KMC man, kill me crazy man. They rarely used his real name. So Kenya was saying that he got embarrassed because Marlo brought up the fact that you know, she had dated him in the past, but Andy, you know, and the fact of it aired in the super teaser, you know, for the show. And Andy brought up the fact they shut that down too and said, well, the super teaser only runs after the show has wrapped. So clearly he wasn't a part of the show before in order for him, you know, just a mess, child. Yes, Andy clocked everything. Andy clocked everything. Kenya and them lying lips, honey, them lying lips. She made herself look real stupid. Even her best friend Candy was sitting there laughing at her. It was a mess. Okay. You said Phaedra even asked Kenya not to talk to Apollo outside of her presence, and Kenya still texted and called. Sure did. Nene is laughing at them all. Sure is, honey. Should be a fireable offense. I told y'all, Kenya is out of there. Listen, just mark my words. I think Kenya is out of there now. I think Candy out of there too. But anywho, moving on. What else happened on this reunion? Let me think. Candy. That's all I can think of. Can y'all think of anything else that I need to say? I just wait for part 2 to see when Portia gonna pop up. That's all I'm waiting on. I told y'all to bookmark it and tag it because I told y'all weeks ago what was gonna happen. I just need to see if my tea is gonna be real. I'm interested to see how they're gonna have it. Is Portia gonna pop up on the phone? Is she gonna pop up on FaceTime? Is she gonna pop up on speakerphone? I need to see because that's what my tea was legit told me. Anywho, and that'll be the best part of the show, child. Then we'll be then they'll be on a hiatus for a whole year, and everybody will be talking. Is Portia coming back? What's gonna happen? We saw Portia in the reunion. We don't know what's gonna happen. They've been gone for a year. They not doing that. Is it a reboot? Is it not reboot? Is Kenya coming back? No, Kenya ain't come back. So you know, like I told y'all before, they're gonna pull it from the airways for a while, make y'all miss it because the ratings were so damn low, it was embarrassing. And then they're gonna come back with maybe some people that y'all been asking for. You say Andy quick to check black women on RHOA, but never check Kim Z. Well, we know. Shereé is a blogger. She done learned a lot from me, child. She been following me all these years. Now Shereé is a blogger. She done drag Candy all through the internet on She News. Andy said everything in She News was about Candy. Okay. Yes, the Johnny comment. Y'all know Candy had to pay Johnny a secret settlement. Allegedly. Okay. Signed that non-disclosure. And Johnny been living large ever since. Opened him several businesses. Been traveling the world, honey. Johnny be doing the damn thing. It's like, where you get all that money from, Johnny? Where the money come from, Johnny? We don't understand. Last person you worked for was Candy. So look, 2 + 2 = 4. Like, where the money come from? The lawsuit, the money. Okay, now we know. What else? Okay, the Shereé told Candy to mop her dirty floors, honey. To mop her floors, to stop the shooting at the restaurant. I mean, she was firing off. So even though she was stuttering, could barely get it out. At least she, you know, she was shooting for us. So I appreciate that. You said, what's the extent of my research? I'm like Mama Joyce. I just hit the streets. My ear be on the streets like that. That's the extent of my research. I call a friend who calls a friend who calls a friend who was there. And say, what did so-and-so say about what happened at the reunion? Well, they told me this, that, and third. Well, call what's his face and see, did he see what this person saw? Well, yes, they saw it too. So then I confirm it with this person and that person and this person and that person. This person was on the set and that person was on the set. And there you go. There's my tea. Now you know how I get my tea. Yes, it's 16, 17, 30, 1763 in the chat counting Facebook. Go ahead and thumbs up my video, please, and thank you. Oh yes, the fix your big little face part. Okay. Candy made a point of dragging Shereé's plastic surgery and said that she kind of looked like Drew. And Shereé kind of shaded Drew a little bit because she was like, if you think I look like Drew, you calling Drew ugly because that's my worst picture. was like, hold on, Shereé, like what is happening? So it was interesting because if you notice, some people called this out that on when they aired on like Xfinity, when it aired live on Bravo, they actually cut some of that scene out. But if you watched it on Peacock the next day, the streaming network, they actually had it uncensored and they left a little bit more in. And in the uncensored version, Candy was actually noting the exact things that she was saying that Shereé got fixed, that she had 3 nose jobs, that she had fillers, and she got her boobs done. Hold on, is this it right here? Let me see. Shout out to the neighborhood talk chat. Hold on. Let me put this little clip in here, see if they was reading each other. Window tab, neighborhood talk, bam. Copyright disclaimer under section 10 whatever 107 of the Copyright Act. Y'all know the drill. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? We are absolutely positively researching. Look at Miss Kiki. She got it in there already. Thank you so much, Miss Kiki. So in this little clip, hold on. This when she was calling it out.
I never denied having plastic surgery. Did I just deny it? You done had tummy tucks. You done had breast jobs. You had nose jobs multiple times.
So you done had tummy tuck. You done had nose job. You done had breast. You done had multiple times. But it was Andy who was like, "Well, don't y'all go to the same doctor?"
You had a nose job before we even met you on this season. That was a nose job. You're a lie. No. So that
Well, Shereé did get a nose job before this season. Remember, the doctor had tagged her and they showed that she had got like a non-invasive kind of shot, some stuff. I don't know what was going on with her face, but she did do some things. But what Shereé didn't do is fix that neck. Hold on, we're going to finish.
You're saying that was your original nose? Absolutely. Shereé.
Not everybody was like, that is not your original nose, friend. That is not. Everybody was like, Shereé, don't lie.
Stop lying. If you want to come for me, come with the real. I never told you I had a nose. Be honest. Be honest. Well, maybe you didn't. Be honest.
They sound like a bunch of birds clucking. Hold on. Let me, hold on. I got to send something to myself. Hold on. Now, a lot of people was also pointing out that Shereé, while she tightened up her face, she might have did a little too much because they like her neck, like y'all already know in the Who Gonna Check Me Boo video, how Shereé had that strong neck and veins was popping out. Well, it's worse now. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm gonna show you. Let me send it to myself. They're going one. That one really don't show it. This one show it a little bit. Hold on. And there go 2. So, hold on. Let's listen to this some more. Then I'm going to show you the neck.
She didn't admit it. But we see it. We see it, honey. What you talking about? Right now with the real life.
So they had a whole segment about Shereé's plastic surgery.
Are you talking about right now? We see it. Are you talking about right now? We see it.
Don't you all go to the same person?
I mean, no. Let's clear this up.
Why are you saying big face?
Did you hear the deflection? Nobody disagreed that they went to the same person. Nobody said no, we don't go to the same person.
Little face. What is that?
What's swollen? I came to your show. The big face that she need to be worried about is getting her paper up. Like, I don't know.
Well, what you handed me is the woman.
Why is Candy so negative?
Who did your fashion show saying you paid all your bills?
The ones that came down that runway, most of them did not come to that website.
Why is Candy so invested in what people didn't do? Is it because she don't have a story herself?
Don't worry. You came at me first and I'm letting you know. Focus on your businesses. I do. Obviously you don't. You keep having shootings. Okay,
Bop.
What is it now, today? And then you know what? Was it 3? First of all, let's be clear. I've never.
Okay, there's that. Hold on. So check out this. Okay, what is going on with Shereé neck? Like, I don't know what that is. I mean, I don't think it's an ailment or nothing, but I do think that hold on, is this it? Council. Where you go? Let me open it up. Open. Okay. You can't really see that. Hold on, what this it? That ain't it. It was something going on with her neck. I'll show you this picture, but it's a little blurry. It ain't even worth seeing. Y'all have to go look at it and let me know what y'all had seen. But this is the picture right here. It was something bulging in her neck. It was like, what is happening? You said agent, yeah, because you can fix everything else, but it's your neck and your hands gonna tell the truth. That's what one of my guy friends had told me. Your neck and your hands will always tell the tale. It will tell how old you are by your hands. That's why your hands need to be youthful. Me with my one fingernail. Okay, that's why your hands need to be youthful. That's why people have been starting to get Botox in their hands so they can stop the veins and stuff from popping up in their hands. I'm just saying, because you may be beautiful in the face, but if your hands and your neck is looking a little funny, they be like, oh, that's an old lady. Because she got a wrinkled ass neck, okay? But anyway, I'm digressing, okay? Shereé fired all kind of bullets, okay? And she won. I think if anybody won the reunion, it was Shereé. Even though y'all know I don't really see it for Shereé and her stuttering and stuff, but Shereé came, you know, she brought her OG status and she had Andy behind her, okay? She had, you know, all of the receipts. She had her She News. She brought all the tea about Candy and her failed businesses and all that stuff. And she was calling Candy out for all of that. But anyway, yes, child, she had all kind of veins popping out her neck. Child, it's a mess. But y'all have to go watch it yourself and pay attention. Okay, I don't want to be the one because they're gonna be like Michelle said, and I didn't say it now. But anyway, moving on. Kenya, let me go ahead and start, you know, dragging Kenya real quick. Now, Kenya and all these lies about the subpoena, about the spa opening, about the damn divorce, about everything. Like I'm just about Marlo calling Mark on 2 years ago. Like it's so many things that Kenya tried but failed. I don't know. I'm interested to see what she tried next week because this week was clearly a flop. Now, the people have been calling her out. Y'all know I had called her out earlier last week about, you know, hosting that event that got booted from the show. And everybody was like, well, you know, technically it's no spa anyway. It was really just a party. It was really just a reason to have people, you know, come to the party and pretend like she got this spa, but there's no spa. But she claims that, you know, she's working on a second level. That's what she claims. But a YouTuber by the name of Millie Chun decided to go and do some research. You know, people be doing research. Look, shout out to the researchers because I ain't got time. Y'all go out there and do the research and I will credit you. Now, Millie Chun posted this on her on her YouTube. Y'all go support her, Millie Chun TV. She said she was in Atlanta. She went over to the apartments where Kenya hosted the party because she actually held the party in some apartments in the lobby of the apartments. She showed us the receipts. Hold on, she pulled up. Let's look at it. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Okay, shout out to Millie Chun. We about to look.
And I told y'all that I was gonna come out here after my book signing to this Kenya Moore hair care. Let's get into it. Y'all, what in the Peachtree Boulevard, Kenya? Why is the
So Kenya, at least she got her pictures up there. Copyright disclaimer on Section 107, Copyright Act, blah blah blah. Allowance made fair use, blah blah blah. So at least she got her pictures up there. Okay, she done went over there to the apartments just to see what was going on. So Kenya got her promo in the window. Okay.
You know what? This still looks like the place where her and Akila had come into when they had the hard hats. Girl, this ain't open. Okay, y'all. So we're gonna go into where
not this ain't open, Lord. Let's see some more. I want to see
where Kenya actually had her reception
Y'all said it was at the apartments. I told y'all. Y'all said it. They said it over. Didn't DL say it over here? DL, don't you live in the apartments over there around the corner somewhere? You said you live over there.
Pretending like it was her salon.
Smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors. Hold on. Allegedly, y'all.
Now, look, y'all. That's where she had the party. Look, y'all. If that's where she had the party, where it was some fake shampoo bowls in the corner, that's the lobby right there. Hold on, let's look some more.
This is the spot. I feel like it was, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna say allegedly.
Look, she has some look over there in the corner right there. That's where the shampoo bowls was. Them the lights right there. She just had a whole bunch of flowers and stuff. Hold on.
Because I don't need nobody coming after me because all I got is this cell phone. Well, y'all, that's all the investigation for today.
Did she show a picture of the place? Hold on, show the picture, Mena.
It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
Show the picture.
Y'all came back with a PS. So, if you all remember what it looked like when she and Akila had come in here with the hard hats,
Lord, she didn't busted the construction site.
it still looks like that. Yeah, that is still under construction. Like, ain't nothing going on in here. That is cement steps and a pipe. Oh, y'all.
Oh, now she got a little picture in the crack. Okay, you see some chairs over there. You see some pallets. What else in there? Okay, I don't see nothing. It don't look like it's gonna be open in fall 2023 in September the fall.
Y'all can see it. You can see it. Kenya, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Ooh.
And then y'all,
Gosh. And then she was getting dragged in the comments, but I live for investigative journalism.
Kenya get on there talking about they didn't show my salon from beginning to middle to end. There is no beginning. Well, there's definitely no middle and an end. You have forklifts in there with cement steps and folding chairs. You got 4 mirrors on the wall. What is completed? Y'all gotta stop this lying, child.
Oh, they said the lies. What is the lies? Why did Kenya lie about the thing about her hair care, child? Wait a minute. Hold on. It was a picture. It was a side-by-side picture of it. I wanted to show you if I can find it really quickly. Hold on. And you know Candy was in the comments taking up for Kenya, saying that she was really opening something. And I'm like, girl, can you make her keep her job? Can you do that? How about that? Okay, there goes She News. Okay. Oh, here it is right here. Here's what Candy said. You know, Candy had to clap back for her friend, and she said, she is wrong. She is wrong. Oh, wait, let me make it big. Candy says she is wrong, giving out misinformation. Kenya's party was definitely in Kenya's salon. Kenya says on the show tonight that she decided to put a second floor in her salon, which I assume is the construction that is happening now. And as far as that lobby she's showing in this video, there is a door from there that leads to Kenya's salon, but the party was not in that lobby. People be quick to want to drag somebody and don't know what they're talking about. Okay, and then somebody said, Candy, just how you drug Drew and Shereé business. Exactly, Candy. You can't pick and choose. You can't pick and choose. Millie Chun said it ain't there. It ain't there. And why didn't Kenya clap back? Why didn't Kenya say it's there? Because it's giving me it ain't there. Okay, that's just my opinion. It's giving me it ain't there. Now, the side by side is, I ain't gonna even worry about the side by side. Y'all care about the side by side? Hold on. Just too much going on. Every time, look, now the man saying that, okay. I'm getting news as we go. Okay. Now, Shereé is also being accused of not paying her people. The She by Shereé stylist saying that you ain't got no money, that you still didn't pay me. And remember, Candy tried to call her out about it, but now the stylist is speaking out and wrote into the neighborhood talk and said, "Listen, you ain't got no money. You broke. Don't play with me." It's too much, child. It is too much. I'm so tired. Shereé, pay them people. Why Shereé don't pay nobody? Oh my God. He said, response to the Housewives reunion clip, Rowan gave me my money back. I spent $2,400 on your shit, and she gave me $2,000. You ain't give her shit. I got receipts too. She said you ain't got no money. That's why she just reimbursed what I spent because she felt bad. I never got paid labor for my work on your runway pieces that you used, and I did in 4 days. Also was on set altering all of them other clothes because they ain't fit the models. I day rate wash. I paid either. Don't play with me. After this episode, I am dropping all receipts. Whew, child. She news. There goes some she news for Shereé. The fashion designer said he gonna expose her. So Kenya being exposed, Candy being exposed, Shereé being exposed, everybody being exposed. Kenya is a liar. Candy is bitter and ghetto and cursing at everybody. Shereé pulling receipts on everybody else but herself. I just don't know, but whatever. It's more fun off the reunion than on the reunion. The fun is on Instagram. The fun ain't even on the reunion. Anyway, I'm digressing. What else? Oh, Millie Chun also, I'm bouncing around. Millie Chun also wanted to tell y'all that clap back at everybody because she said opening or soft opening, either way is still not opening. That's what Millie Chun said. She didn't back down, but she is telling y'all. So y'all go over there and support Millie Chun because she went down to the streets and did the work. Okay, here's what she said.
Millie Chun. And yesterday, some people kind of felt a little ways about the post I made about Kenya Moore hair care is not Atlanta. Yeah, it's okay. Like Kenya can lie. She has before. She will again. It's okay. Now online,
she feeling the heat. She is feeling the heat from all the Team Twirls. I understand because Team Twirl will come for you.
There are a couple of different things that she has said, right? She said it's going to be opening in the fall. People were only 3 days into the fall, right? So we got time. I didn't say she was.
Well, there you go.
Not going to open it. I just said it's not open because she said it was. So I'm going to move on over. I'll be back later, but I'm going to let Kenya tell you about the opening of her Kenya Moore hair care spa. Let's get it.
Oh, no, she didn't pull the receipts from Carlos King when Kenya Moore was talking about her salon was open.
Into it.
Why haven't we seen Aunt Lori, Brandon, your father?
You see my father. My father makes an appearance, but one of my all cast at the end of the season with me opening my hair salon. Thank you.
Oh, she lied. She did say it was opening. She didn't say soft opening. She said at the opening of my salon. It is not open, Kenya. That is internal mistruth. Okay. Well, she got you on that one, y'all.
Kenya Moore hair care. My all cast at the end of the season with me opening my hair salon. Thank you, Kenya Moore hair care. It ain't.
Well, there you go. Okay, there you go. So y'all go watch the rest of the video over there on Millie Chun TV. Okay. Meanwhile, like this video. D said it's not fall for another 3 weeks. Okay, she got 3 more weeks, child. You think it's gonna open? Press 1 if you think that Kenya Moore Salon will be open by the beginning of the fall, September 20 something. Let me know. Press 8 if you think she is lying. Press 1 if you think it's gonna open. Press 8 if you think she is lying. Let me see. Press 1 if you think it's open. Okay, there go one. Okay, y'all got faith. Rodolfo said 2. Press 8 if you think she is lying. Okay, press 1 if you think it is opening. Oh, all y'all think she lying? Y'all ain't got no faith. Y'all ain't gonna go get your hair done at the Kenya Moore Hair Care. Strong 8. Strong 8. Okay. Well, there you go. She got it to November. You give her a deadline. Okay. It was a comedy show. It was a comedy show, child. Okay. Definitely September, spring, summer. She done took Shereé. Listen, they don't do nothing but regurgitate each other's reads because Shereé done stole Nene's whole glamour. So yes, so Kenya done stole Shereé's September, spring, summer. Yes, a strong 8. Moving on. Like this video, I done talked about them for 45 minutes. That's listen, I tried. I did it. We did it, y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Erica, Mena, and Spice really quickly. Y'all know I've not watched Love and Hip Hop. I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop since probably season 2, and they probably on season 25 by now. But anyway, Erica Mena's on there. Y'all know she's married. She was married to Safari. She had a baby. They be back and forth with each other. And Spice is friends with Safari. And it seems like Erica is in her feelings because Spice be, I guess spending more time with her baby daddy than she does. Whatever the case, I don't know what the dynamics of their relationship is, but I do know that Erica Mena is not Black. Okay, she's not a Black. She's Latino. She's not Afro-Latina. She is Latina. And so she actually came out and she called Spice. Spice is in the dance hall world. She's a beautiful, dark-skinned Black woman who just so happens to wear blue hair and sometimes blue contacts. Called her a blue monkey child. And it's like, oh my God, no, she didn't. And she did it on TV. And VH1 aired it. And we are all like, everybody was outraged. Everybody was like, no, she didn't call her a monkey and make monkey sounds by doing it. So basically, you knew what you were doing. You knew you were using it in a racial way and calling this Black woman that. Hold on, we're going to look at a little bit of it. Because the people been reading them. Hold on. Shout out to Reality Entertainment TV. Okay. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer, yada, yada, yada. Okay.
You bitch! You monkey! You blue monkey!
Now you see what the people saying. Erica is a nasty bee. Racist trash. This episode was very disgusting to watch. Erica should be fired.
Erica, I cannot believe you. You just called this girl a monkey and then said she should have died. What type of is this?
Child, what type of ish is this?
You have Jamaican children. Would you like somebody to call your children monkeys? You should have did that, Erica.
So nobody believes that she do have some half Black children. People say that them racists love having Black men, but can't stand the Black women, especially the racist women.
Who's out of line?
You piece of trash.
You monkey in the car.
And then she made the monkey noises, child. She called her monkey not one time, not 2 times, not 3 times, but over and over and over again. Then she hopped up and down like a monkey.
Your son hates you! Your son hates you, bitch! You monkey! You
So yeah, we don't need to hear no more, child. But the people were outraged, so much so that VH1 Love and Hip Hop actually issued a statement. Are they on VH1 or are they on MTV? I know they switched networks. So they issued a statement basically saying, listen, y'all, Love and Hip Hop has never shied away from the hard conversations in our community. Working hand in hand with our partners, viewers will see the impact of Erica Mena's remarks play out on the final 3 episodes of the season. Meaning we're going to make money from this drama. Okay. Meaning y'all going to tune in and there's that. Effective immediately, she will not appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that Mona Scott Young and whoever else and all the producers in the network, they knew the catastrophic nature of her using that slur on TV. They knew it. It's like they, sometimes people need a controversy to get people to tune in, to get people to watch. And that's what it's giving me, because if that was the case, they would not have aired it, in my opinion. They did not have to air it. But airing it and trying to have a conversation about it as if it's an educational moment, to me is giving, nah, y'all just about the money. This is not an educational moment. We know it's not right to call people monkeys and apes. We know that. In fact, we drag people about it every dang day. We drag the men about it when they was doing it to OG on Basketball Wives. Armand Wiggins, Junkie Dineva, all them was calling her monkeys, apes, ugly. We did it when Colorist Claudia was calling men apes and monkeys. We did it. We talked about her. We called her out about it. Now, this is my channel. Maybe other people don't do it, but I've been calling people out about it for years. Okay. I did it when T.S. Manhands called me a gorilla, Magilla gorilla. I talk about it then. But again, nobody pays attention. Nobody pays attention until, everybody, jumps on board. But at the end of the day, if you're going to be outraged about Erica Mena, you need to be outraged by all these men, all these women, black, white, Caucasian, colorist, biracial. You need to be outraged about everybody, because black people, some of us are the most anti-black out there, okay? And if we anti-black towards each other, how can we not expect other people to not to be anti-black towards us? In fact, she got a whole black ex-husband, baby daddy. You don't think she done called him all kind of names too? He know what he dealing with. In fact, she probably did it around him, and he was cool with it. But some black men let them women get away with all kind of stuff, honey. All kind of stuff. Don't let me pull the receipts. Oh, child, I just be doing stuff. I'm gonna let y'all call in a minute. I just have to do it. Hold on. I just have to do it. I just have to remind y'all. Hold on. Let me find it. Hold on. We're gonna find it. Hold on. Here it is right here. Y'all don't remember this? Y'all don't remember this receipt right here? This is just one person who called somebody an ape.
So he went to the audition. I'm like, he's 6'2", 220, black. He make a great orangutan or monkey.
So that's colorist Claudia Jordan calling somebody a monkey or ape. Now, I would go over to T.S. Manhands and pull up his stuff where he was referring to me as a gorilla, but I don't even have time to go look for it, because I wouldn't know where to start, because he said it so many times. So, there's so many references of people, listen, didn't Armand Wiggins had a gorilla on his sitting behind him and thought it was funny until, he caught backlash, and maybe he's grown. I don't know. I don't watch him, but there's so many people who do the exact same things. Call them out. Call each and every one of them out. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that that Erica Mena should not have been fired, because again, if they say she's fired, but still she getting paid for these last 2-3 episodes that she's on. She's still getting paid. She probably still get paid for the extra stuff that she does on the network. So, but there's that. Moving on. Colorist Claudia with a black father, child, black father. They love, we already talked about that. They love black penis, but they don't like black women. A lot of times, they like to drag us. But, unfortunately, during this particular moment in time in her life, she dragged, the man and called him an ape. But there's that. Meanwhile, like this video. Now, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about all of this. I'm just tired. As a black woman, as a monoracial black woman with 2 black parents, trust and believe, people have called me everything but a child of God. People, look, T.S. Manhan sent people to my page to put gorillas in my comment section. And people thought that was okay. Like, they was literally coming over here and y'all was like, that's funny. He just don't like you. But y'all don't see how anti-black that is. Like, if he calling me a gorilla, he calling you a gorilla. He calling everybody a gorilla. Black is black. I'm just saying. And it's a slur. Moving on. click this link if you would like to join the stream. Let me know what you think about tonight's topics. We talked about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We talked about Kenya's fake storylines. We talked about Shereé being called out by one of her designers. We talked about Candy getting gutter and hood. The only person we didn't talk about was Drew, but you know, it is what it is. Mickey's here, so Mickey will probably talk about Drew. Hold on, let me see what Mickey got to say. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, Michelle.
So, what do you think about the part 1 of the reunion?
Part 1 of the reunion, you know, I think that they were, because it's only going to be 2 parts, I think they were trying to cramp everything into this first part. They was jumping all over the place. They
like
went.
I was. I was jumping all over the place because it was so like confusing, like, you know, because Candy and Shereé fought in the beginning. Then Kenya and Marlo fighting, but it's not really a fight because they're calling Kenya out. And then, you know, what was Manetta even there for?
They was all over. It was, you know, they're talking about Sheree's face, and then Candy interjects, and then, you know, Candy and Shereé go at it, and then they talk about Martell, and then you know, Kenya and Marlo.
They said the uncensored version on Peacock makes more sense because it left more in. Because a lot of the stuff that they would cut out, like when Candy was talking about Shereé's plastic surgeries, she didn't mention you got your nose done, you got your lips done, you got like all of that wasn't in the actual episode that aired on Bravo. So I guess, you know, if you watch the extra footage, the little bit of extra footage they had, it might make sense.
And, you know, Shereé, you know, I call her Mushmouth Whitfield. You know, she was trying to get it out. You know, she was stuttering, she was mumbling, she was trying to get it out. And even Candy was kind of stuttering too when she was like, the shots, your face, the shots. Like, it kind of reminded me of Shereé and Marlo in South Africa when there was that whole scene. Yeah. But damn, like, Candy Burris, it seemed like they don't like you no more, honey.
They don't like her.
They don't. Even
like
Andy,
she ain't got no kind of protection, nothing. Because I guess normally they might cut some of that out or something. But like they really show her as an aggressive Black woman, like ghetto, like calling people hoes and you a lying ass bitch and all that. And it's like she was the only one that was using that type of language.
And tell me why Andy was so giddy with the She News. He said this was gonna be a BravoCon, and he was so, his face lit up.
And that's when he said, that's when Candy was like, "Yeah, I'll keep it."
I was like, "Damn!" And he was like, "I'm so happy you're available today. You squeezed us in the schedule." Like, don't you think that's foreshadowing though a little bit? Like, okay, girl, you got so much going on. You can't. You're even the fact that you're at this reunion is shocking. Like, don't you think they're kind of like, okay, girl, like, you may or may not be.
Just like they blackball Nene, like they can take Candy's opportunities away too. Like Candy thinks she got everything made and she don't need Bravo or whatever. But you know, Bravo, Nene already told y'all, Bravo feels like they made you, they can break you. And that's kind of what they doing in Kenya. They not showing her businesses. They calling her out on her fake storylines. And now it's like, yeah, we made you. We can also kick you out and leave you with nothing.
They build you up just to bring you down, you know? And Shereé was clocking her. Like, she was like, girl, why are you so worried about me? Like, worry about, you know, your restaurants, cleaning up, you know, mopping your restaurants and all of that. But they definitely did not give her the good edit. I think typically with Candy, she gets preferential treatment. This episode is like, nah, we keeping everything, girl. We're not protecting you. And Kenya Moore, in the words of Marlo Hampton, R.I.P. to the Shade Assassin, because girl, every single time
she out of there.
She was child. Even Andy was like, I can't accept this. When she was trying to subpoena Marlo, he's like, I can't accept this. This is fake. And then even when she was asked about Roy, he was like, but wasn't that, I mean, if it's the trailer, that means the season is over. So he's like, what are you talking about? Like they were clocking
Right.
her.
Everything is wrapped. So how are you
Yeah.
blaming the trailer for him being so embarrassed to film when y'all was done filming?
Yeah, like it was. I just feel
He
like
couldn't get her lies straight. That's all it was. But
yeah,
imagine any other time he might have co-signed it. Like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. But just the fact that he took the initiative to call her out, that says a lot. Because
yeah,
he didn't have to say anything. He could have just let it ride. But
because
just to say,
she's a pageant girl, so she knows how to use her mouth, right? She knows how to make herself sound smart, right? So she'd be like, "Oh no, it was, oh he saw it and this and that." It's like, girl, bye. Like and then you want to cry and you want to be like, "Oh, I wasn't shown this and I wasn't doing this," because everything is fake. And she looked doesn't she look like her face is, the lips and her
it
cheeks?
looked like she got some shots in her upper lips or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she looks.
They still look swollen, like they was talking about Shereé face was.
Yeah, but she looked really stupid. This whole reunion, I was like, girl, it is not. She was low key on mute because typically, Kenya's the more just going, she's shooting at everybody, right? This reunion, I'm like, okay, girl, you are probably on your way out. And Drew, oh God. But did you clock that when Drew was like, I was told to go along with things? Did you peep that?
Yes, because
Like
she was saying Queen Candy
Queen
Burris,
K with
and
10
that's
million
what it felt like
followers.
in the beginning of the season. Like
Yes.
Candy had everybody on her team to
Yes.
like be against Marlo, and then some people kind of like fell off the alliance train, and then she started like going at them, like Drew and Sonya.
Yeah, because in the beginning, Drew was kissing Candy's ass. She was part of the alliance. And then when the whole LaToya thing, movie, whatever came up, she flipped on her. And she was like, I was told to go along with it. I didn't even want to do the movie and yada, yada, yada. I have a union and whatever. And it's like, okay, oh, Candy Bird, the Queen Candy with 10 million followers, yada, yada, yada. I was like, okay, I see what y'all were doing. Because it's funny because I was saying in the beginning, like, Drew, Candy's not going to do anything for you. Like, you're just like an alliance member. You're doing her dirty work because even when Marlo and Candy was going at it, remember she was saying, oh, Marlo's being aggressive. Marlo's being aggressive. She should leave. She should leave. Like she was team Candy. But then that flipped. And then all of a sudden, like now Candy wants to do interviews with the fake cousin and this whole it's like, okay, girl, like clearly she's on her get back. Candy's on her get back. But how low down dirty Candy is, Drew's father just passed away. And she still put out that interview. That just shows you the lengths she would go to. If she has it out for you,
It's giving me too that they feel like they need to split Candy and Kenya up in order to create something. Like I feel like Kenya's out of there. Like is Candy out of there too? I don't know. It's a possibility that they both gone. But I feel like one or the other will definitely not be there next season.
Yeah, because if you're gonna bring Portia back, you have to open up the budget. And clearly the show is not bringing in the ratings that it used to bring in. So the ad money is not what it used to be. And if Portia already said on an interview recently that it's going to take her a lot of money to bring her back. So I feel like Kenya, they're diminishing Kenya and they're phasing her out. But it's funny because a few years ago, she was laughing at Nene for her being phased out. And now she wants to cry and say, I wasn't protected. They're not showing my business and they're not doing this. Girl, bye. But this first part, I was like, okay, y'all just, it was too much happening. And I don't know. It felt like they're jumping all over the place. And the She News, though, was epic. She News was epic. Like, she was coming for her. She was like, girl, nobody cares about you. Nobody's scared of you anymore. We're going to say what we want to say. Just like Marlo said.
Some balls, honey.
Yeah.
But Mickey, let me wrap this up. I got 4 more people out here, and I'm not going to be on here this long.
Can I just make a quick comment about Erica?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I tell you, I almost had tears in my eyes when I saw that. I was like, are y'all kidding me? In 2023? For real? I literally I saw it on my phone. I had like tears in my eyes. I was like, Are y'all for real?
Right.
So disgusting, so nasty, so just low down in the gutter, you racist piece of shit. Just unacceptable. And the
Why do you
fact
think they decided to air it?
well, obviously they want to make their money. That's the thing. They want to
Mm-hmm.
trend everybody. We're living in the microwave era where you're trending in the morning and then you're forgot about by lunchtime. They're trying to, they want to get their money, but they should have fired her on the spot and then later on, explained it and not aired it. To
Mm-hmm.
embarrass Spice like that, like, it's disgusting. The thing is, I don't have kids, so maybe I'm insensitive. Oh, she talked about her son or whatever. But at the end of the day, you're a racist. It's disgusting. You
It
have
is.
black children.
And I'm surprised at all the people who are defending Erica. Talk about she called Erica all kind of hoes. She did this, she did that. It still did not excuse using racial slurs. It's still that nothing
Exactly. I don't
excuses
know.
using racial slurs. Period.
It's like these people want to capitalize on the culture and they want to hop on Black D when it's beneficial to them, but they not really with it. It's just, oh my God, Michelle, that was disturbing to me.
Right.
That really like threw me, like it really like threw me off. I was speechless. In 2023, I was like, hell nah.
Right.
Disgusting.
Well, I appreciate you, Mickey. Thank you for
Thank
calling
you,
tonight.
Michelle. Have a good night.
All right, you too. Hold on, y'all. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How you doing, Michelle?
I'm good.
Great,
Melvin.
great. So I was calling about your topics.
Okay.
Okay, about the let's start with Erica. Now, is Erica? She's not black.
No.
Oh, okay. What is she?
Latina, Puerto Rican. I don't know, but
Oh,
she
okay,
ain't black.
okay,
But she does have mixed children.
okay,
Safari black.
okay. She don't. Erica don't have black in her.
She had a black man in her.
No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like.
No, she did not have a black parent.
Oh, okay. Now, what did Spice say before that? Did she not say something about her child?
I don't know what. I don't know.
Oh, you just reporting the stories, but you didn't do any research. Okay, I
I don't
understand.
care what she said. But saying a racial slur, there's no excuse to say a racial slur. I don't
Well,
care what
I
she
don't have any kids, but if you talk about my kids or even my family members, I think I'm allowed to say what I want to say to you or anybody else.
said. Mm.
And you could call it racist or whatever. If I'm not mistaken, the last
Did you
time I
watch
really
the clip, Dre?
no, I did. Oh, actually, I think I did. She called her a blue monkey.
And then she was like making monkey noises and stuff.
Oh, I didn't see that part. But the thing is, when you bring people, kids or family members into it, why do people always say this is off limits? Kids is off limits. You talk about my kids, I'm gonna talk. I'm going down with you. We go both go down. I don't care if I call you whatever I call you. I mean, that's how I am. I'm not that mature yet, and probably would never be in this lifetime. But it made me think of, if I'm not mistaken, where was all this loud noise? It seemed like y'all so loud over here. Everybody so loud, talking about Erica this, Erica that. Y'all so loud. Where was the loud for Nene Leaks when she called Claudia a half breed something? Did we not forget
Claudia
that?
calls herself a zebra. The Jeffersons called
But
themselves
Nene,
zebras.
but Nene Leaks
Like
called Nene Leaks
Nene called her a half breed.
is it
Claudia called people monkeys, apes,
isn't that
and
isn't
put
that
two cats with a
racist?
dog. Which
Is
is
that
worse?
not racist?
No.
That a half breed, when you call somebody a half breed, that's not racist, but a blue monkey is. What's the difference? They both on the same boat. Nene should have been fired then. Where was all y'all? Why was y'all not loud? Why do y'all want to get loud
It's
when
not
y'all
the
want to get
same,
loud?
Dre. I'm sorry,
You
it's
said,
not the same.
how is explain? You cannot even tell me how it's not the same when this chick called Claudia Jordan a half breed just because she mixed with black and white.
Mm.
But then you come on your show and you say, "Oh, Claudia, she's colorist." Where's the all shout out for Nene Leaks? What is she? I
One
rest
has nothing to
my
do with
case.
the
You can't
other.
answer that because it doesn't make sense. Y'all kill me on YouTube. Where's y'all parents at? Didn't y'all parents teach y'all that sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you? And y'all crying about, oh, she called me this, she called me that. That's this person racist, this person racist. But y'all get loud. It's just like when that junkie Denise, whatever his name is, called he was on YouTube on Toxic K calling you all this apes, gorilla monkeys, and bitches, his homosexual community was doing the same thing. But then when it gets to that Beyonce group, whatever that chick name is, everybody want to get loud. Nene Lee said on TV and called somebody a half breed, and now it was all quiet. Everybody was on mute. Y'all won, y'all won, y'all won. And then Erica say something. Somebody talk about her child. No, no, you can't tell me what's off limits. If you talk about anybody in my family, I'm allowed to say I don't care about your mama, your daddy, your kids. That's irrelevant to me. No, nothing is off limits. That's all I call to say. And I don't care about your family. I don't care if your grandma, dad. I'm talking about your ancestors too. Nothing is off limits. And yeah, that's all I was calling for.
Well, I appreciate you.
Because you have no explanation. You pick you and these peasants in your chat. Y'all pick y'all when y'all want to get mad. Y'all pick y'all can sit up and this person Nene Lee said on that show and call somebody this and that and this, and y'all didn't say nothing. Now Eric could do it, and Michelle, you got on your platform and you all mad about it. Well, I know you probably I will. You talk about when they talk about black women because you're a black woman, but you don't talk about it when they talk about other things. Why you talk about Claudia? What about Nene? I'm still confused about that, and so are you because you have nothing to say.
All right. Thank you so much, Dre. I appreciate you for
Yeah.
calling. Moving on. Hi, Aisha.
Hey, Michelle.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Lord have mercy. Well, I get on Spice and Erica first, and then my thoughts as far as the Housewives. Okay. I didn't see what had happened. I heard about it, and based off the clip that you showed, I mean, that definitely was nasty and distasteful. And to answer Dre's question, when he say, "What's it? Sticks and stones may break my bones, words hurt." I hate when people use that term because it does not mean because nobody physically attacked you, physically hurt you, does not mean that what somebody says out of their mouth does not penetrate your soul or make you feel some type of way. Sometimes you can say something and cause someone to unalive themselves just because of that. Everybody ain't strong like that. So that's a lie from the pit of hell. But yeah, that was very distasteful. And if they fired her, that's what she deserves. I don't know why Nene was brought into it, but didn't she apologize, I think, to Claudia for calling her that? Because they were just going at it that season. As far as the Housewives, I was seeing the little clips. I was getting my giggles out of the She News. That was funny. And with friends like Candy, who needs enemies? Because ain't no way. If I'm going through a divorce, you finna have my cousin-in-law or whoever
on your show.
platform.
And did she take Ralph's side when she was sitting on the couch?
Yeah,
Said,
she
I'm
did.
starting to
But
believe Ralph.
she did the exact same thing when it came to Apollo. So to me personally, it's like you ain't nobody friend no way. You use people to what you can use them for. She needed Drew for the movie. She got what she wanted. She embarrassed Drew whether Drew kissed Latoya or not. Ain't our business. I don't care. But you needed that as like almost like a promotion for the movie. And that's just my opinion about it, because at the end of the day, what was the purpose of you even bringing that up? And just to hire that girl on your platform to talk like I don't even think they cousin-in-laws or whatever it is that they are. I think she's some little random girl their route might have been smashing.
Ooh.
Because the only reason why I'm saying is you two invested. And I wouldn't even want to get involved. But you see how Candy is. She all up in her former band members' business. I mean, everything that's going on between Latasha and Tamika. She in everybody's business. But if you mention Ty's name, baby, she ready to go back to season 6 and ready to bash her face in.
That's true.
And how Nene said, my man, she will go crazy.
My man. Yep.
She will go crazy. But you said this woman then lost her daddy. She going through a divorce. And then crazy did they air that? Because like I said, I didn't watch the episode when the fake cousin made the show. They showed the clip of her making that statement and bringing up the baby.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to speak on that. I can't even speak. We know. I'm gonna be honest with you. We know Drew is not from Chicago like that. She from the suburbs. Cause a real Chicagoan would have bashed that girl face. She would have pulled a Portia. She would have pulled a Portia.
Wow.
Because you're not finna bring up my baby.
Well, there's that. Latoya, thank you so. I mean, Aisha, thank you for calling. Let me get some of these people off the line.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Bye. All right. Hold on. Hey, Mr. Woods.
Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good. So I don't want to get into it with Dre.
Oh God! Look, you don't have to respond to what Dre said.
I'm gonna let him make it, but let me go ahead and follow up with this. And I say this all the time. This is what happens when y'all let side chicks and these exotic women that come up in here and think that they want to date black men and have these black babies, and then once the smoke is hot, and just because somebody said your child don't like you, which we all know that is true, does not make you have to go through the pits of hell. It's so funny how these women of Latino descent, this, that, and the third, or whatever like that, always, I mean, think about it. Erica Mena was saying the N-word when she first walked up on the season. And we're not gonna talk about the other lady, Evelyn.
Evelyn Lozada,
I don't care how pretty these women may be. It don't make you go shot for shot and call somebody an animal. It don't, and especially a black woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sorry, and I'm gonna lead with that. I'm always gonna lead with that. I'm glad she gone. Y'all better stop letting these side chicks up in this culture. Y'all better stop.
There you go.
That's all I'm saying. Y'all better stop.
And then her own children are black or mixed. You know what I'm saying? Like got black. So how are you? I just don't get it. I
don't get it either. Like, and I actually, see, the thing about it is, and this is no slight to nobody, I actually watched the episode. And honestly, I was taken all the way aback. But this is what happened when you switched over to MTV, because MTV don't play about that. MTV fired some white folks for the same thing. And they was talking about an Asian girl and then another black girl. They got rid of them. They don't play about that. Even on this episode, they all was upset about it, except for Bambi, okay? With her delusional stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Everybody always want to have these friends, but don't lay down with the D. You got to know the backstory about it. That way you don't make stupid, ignorant mistakes like this. Because also you taking food out of your kid's mouth now. You got to figure it out. So go on over the tube and make that check. Now, off that, this reunion was funny to me. And I don't know if I was bored, but I was living for Shereé and Candy stuttering at each other because, baby, when I talk about, you could tell that these was two head honchos trying to bop for a peach. You can tell that each one of them knew that they had to bring it because it is serious business. And it's funny that they all fell flat. It's funny how they all fell flat. And to be honest with you, baby, this is the first time I'm going to say it. Ms. Marlo set up there very regal. She had all just served and let Kenya look like a plum fool. And you know what's funny? Think about this. She did that whole interview with Carlos King, and it all makes sense. Because she's trying to cover her bases and cover her tail because everything she was putting out there, she's trying to blame Marlo. And you can't blame Marlo for your lackluster. And then you look just like Shereé did when she was talking about her fashions. Lying. You look just like and then when you was talking about this boyfriend, everybody was looking at you like you was dumb. Like,
yeah, and
you
then
know
she
what I'm
gets in the gutter too and talk about, Marlo, the only time that somebody dates you, they leave money on the counter and stuff. Like, that is low. Like,
But
to
everybody was
say
looking
that
at her
to
like,
any
ugh.
woman, a black woman, a woman, period, saying that to another woman, that was low. I just don't like that.
And then, yeah, I didn't like it either because it's just like we already heard that. And you know what's funny too? I didn't understand why they cut out the Marlo and Candy beef. Somebody must got a cease and desist because Marlo didn't say nothing. But Marlo made sure to drop.
Marlo been quiet for a minute though. Remember, Marlo was on 12 at the beginning of the season, like 3-4 episodes in. Marlo was quiet. So I don't know if she had a talk with somebody like, let's clean up your image or whatever, because she real cool with the producer and all that. But again, Marlo just sitting back and like you said, letting them make fools of themselves, and that's interesting.
Marlo killed me with that Phaedra comment.
Yep, and you saw Candy rolling her eyes.
Yeah, because it's like, and then even and I'm not gonna speak too much. I'm really not gonna speak too much on it because I'm pretty sure people gonna come windmilling. But this is what it looks like when you talk so much junk and then karma meets you at your doorstep.
Ooh.
Like, this is what happens when you sit over there, like, because Candy killed me because Andy came straight out the gate, and then he asked her that question and she laughed about it. Then he didn't try
And the people are starting to know, like, how everybody like, Michelle be dragging Candy, Michelle be dragging Candy. Now everybody like, Michelle, you was right. It's like, pay attention. Like, dang, it's clear as day what Candy be trying to do.
Yeah, and she's not protected. Neither one of them are protected this season. That's why she was talking about the season 2 of that other show coming back. Shereé let her have it. Like, Shereé let her have it. Everything that they wanted to talk about this season, Shereé came to play or whatever like that. And hey, I don't care what nobody say. Shereé won to me, even when she stepped over there and told Kate, "You'll never have a body like this."
Yeah, I think Shereé won simply because Andy had her back the whole time.
Oh,
Like,
he did.
everything she did, Andy was right there.
Did you hear what he told Drew? He said, "I'll pay."
What?
He said, "You still mad about the bill for the balloons?" He said, "I'll pay it for her because that's my girl. I'll zell you."
Oh,
you see what I'm
there you
saying?
have it.
So it's just like, and then Courtney won to me. Courtney looked the best out of all of them. I mean, I'm sorry, like Kurt and Marlo looked good. I don't really want to talk about Drew because Drew looked like a fool too because everybody on that couch says she's a liar. Like, everybody. So, like, whatever they're gonna bring, like, and then all of a sudden she's performing on part 2.
They doing to her what they did to Portia. I mean, it is what it is. When Portia got divorced and then Portia was singing on the show. But anyway, well, Mr. Woods, thank you for calling in, friend.
No problem. I'll see you on the other side.
All right. Good night. Hold on. Resident therapists. Hello.
Good evening.
How you doing?
I was relaxing, minding my own business. And, it didn't even matter if my bonnet was on or off. I don't know a damn thing about the Housewives. They'll be all right without me. But I'll tell you what I do know.
Uh-oh.
I've been a little bit disappointed and had some discontentment. We have all these voices speaking with misinformation, ill-informed information, and just total annihilation of Black-bodied women. I find it problematic. This is the age of Black women healing to watch, to witness, to hear a brown sister referencing a black-bodied sister as a blue monkey, and then to go on with the antics, carrying out the agenda of white supremacy is problematic. I am very clear that I stand on the shoulders of the ancestors. I am very clear that my ancestors have done more with less. And to hear any black or brown bodied persons support, make attempts to justify such heinous, jarring commentary, such as monkey, is problematic. I am convinced we got a lot of the wrong people in the right places.
That's facts.
Okay. And what has happened is humanity is due a correction. Because what I'm totally curious about and confused by, had there not been Black women, there would be no Black community, period. Regardless if you're from the Caribbean, any part of Africa, Brazil, any place in the world, when you come to America, your ass is Black. Be clear about that. Anyone who does not fit or conform into the phenotype, the genotype of white Anglo-Saxon, you are not white. So I find it interesting how people come into the United States of America and Black skin and think it's okay that you just gonna continue being disrespectful, presently, historically, ancestral. Last I checked, it has been my ancestors that have built this motherfucker. We have been the thoroughfare. See, and the disconcerting thing for me is when people are in trouble and they find themselves in Black skin, everybody want to identify with their melanin when shit gets hot and heated. You see, people want to identify with melanated skin when it comes to the benefit of a bag. But let me be clear about what that looks like. From a historical perspective and even economics, and this is not what I'm saying, this is what history has shown. When we as a people have pulled ourselves up by our bootstraps, no other people that look like us in the world have accomplished what the American Black has. And our oppression has been different than any other oppression. You got to be out of your damn mind if you don't understand that monkey is a racist epithet reinforcing white supremacy, which is problematic for all people. It goes back to the prison guard is just as affected as the prisoner. You're doing time together. There's data that shows that the Black-bodied woman is the most educated individual in America. And when I hear from these little piss Annie little boys who aren't even clear about their own birth stories or to know the struggles of those that came before them, to have the audacity to perpetuate masculinization of Black-bodied women, are you dumb? And I'm saying that as an authority. And let's be clear, Black women were brought here by droves on the slave ships after the slavers went to Africa and noticed our men walking in front of us, waving their fans while my sisters was toting on the head, toting in the arm, toting on her back, toting on her front. And they found out who really brought the energy of getting it done. Black women have been subjugated as a result of what has been witnessed, perpetuated onto us by our own men. And they found out, it's not the Black man. It's the Black women. And if I capture the women, the men will come looking for her. In particular, with specificity, Black women that came from royal lineage. And so this continued gaslighting, see, because a lot of folk be out here using terminology they don't fucking understand. Gaslighting for me is for all these Negroes participating out of their lack of knowledge or their ignorance through their relationship, friendship, whatever it may be, squandering up a justification of an incident that should not have happened. Period. I don't know Miss Erica Mena. I don't know Madam Spice. But what I do know, as a Black-bodied woman who is well-versed, well-studied, experientially, along with theory, is that the comment was unacceptable. You use it amongst one another, which somehow gives a pass to all those that feel that it's okay. Now, I watched it. I'm a communicator. I'm fully licensed. I can't imagine anything that Spice said that warranted or justified the response she garnered. And I'm going to tell you my disappointment. We have all these uninformed, ill-informed people who are, even the in-group people I find troubling, because for you to get your unaware butt on your platform to reinforce or even to dehumanize Erica, I don't believe in that either. But can we use this opportunity for education? Can we use this for constructive dialogue? That we might come together to lend understanding to those who have no understanding? I'm hearing everybody but Erica speak in response to this. And to think that you're cute, to come on the World Wide Web for shits and giggles, to perpetuate any justification? When are we going to get to the place when we can call what's right, right, and what's wrong, wrong? When can we come to the point of accountability? When does that happen? Because last I checked, the folk who windmilling for these folk ain't making a damn dime. And had it not been an economical issue, there would not even be a comment about that. Let me say this to my sisters. Watch how you give up your clicks and your views and your patronage and your support. Why do we keep running places where people don't respect us? Why do we keep immortalizing people who probably don't know as much as you do? Because they're on a screen? Does that give, validity? Read a fucking book. Do some research. We spend too much time on these platforms. What are we teaching the generations to come? Because as far as I'm concerned, that was violence. And it was witnessed by the world against Black-bodied women. And every time you turn around, we caping for this one and that one and the other one. Sis, what happens if we just take a break and see what happens and be curious? What happens when we walk in our tenacity? Everybody want to talk about these things to degrade us. Don't y'all know part of the agenda is to keep you bound? to keep your hands tied. Because when sisters mobilize and when we move, and the beautiful thing about us, we're into community and we care for all. But I am given a challenge. What does that feel like for you? And who says that you're less important or matter less than any other human being on earth? Let's stop asking people for stuff that they don't have. They can't even give us. What about what we give to ourselves? Inform yourselves, because this is truly a heated issue. And I am waiting with bated breath to hear a better resolve than the rah-rah. Who cares if you're on next season or the season thereafter? How do we repair this rupture that happened in worldwide community? And what does that look like? So I'm a bit ticked off about how this whole deal is being handled, Blog Goddess. It done gotten my crawl, as they
Well, I mean, it's not the first. I mean, it just gets tiring because it's not the first time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we keep going through the same things over and over again in different ways. Like just last week, it was fucking Adiva attacking Chloe Bailey, calling her promiscuous and ugly. Then,
Right.
you know, the week before that, it was a transgender against the black women saying, you know, calling us out, you know, whatever. Now it's this. It's like every week is something different, and it's like we as women, and in particular black women, it's like we always fighting every week. We fighting about something, and how do you educate people when the same people keep doing it over and over and over again? Like,
and why should we educate them?
Yeah.
And why should we be the one educate them? Why can't they go educate themselves? They educate themselves about everything else.
True. Well, resident therapist Dr. Tracy, I'm gonna see you up on Patreon. I know you're gonna have a lot more to say, and you know you always bless us with your words and give us more things to think about, and us with the educational perspective, and we certainly appreciate it.
It's always a pleasure, Michelle. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm learning how this stuff works. And when I see people with asinine comments casting judgment upon folk, I would love to know what their courage is. If you got something to say, cam up, because I'm 10 toes down with mine. Stop being cowards hiding behind your keyboards, thinking that everybody has thin skin, because this girl been tried and true in the academy and in real life. See, y'all, a lot of y'all take this media stuff too seriously. But let me see some courage. Turn on your camera. Step up to the dance floor and let's dance. I ain't met a joker yet that couldn't twirl me and I didn't wiggle with it.
I know that's right.
I'm keeping it. I'm sick of cowards that are trying to give the rest of us fear. Because you
they ain't gonna cam up.
And you 6 feet tall, wear size 12 shoes. She got a professional and a personal life.
That's
If you
what's
don't
up.
come dance with me, you better bring it. Hey, you better bring it. Because what you don't get to do, you don't have the essence or the power to revoke my Negro card, because I'm true Negro, historical Negro,
unambiguously black.
You understand?
Okay.
So
Two
come
black
on,
parents. Anyway,
cam
That's
up.
what's up.
Let your voice be heard. It's okay. We can agree to disagree, but come on up out of that chat with your assaults. Come show yourself, since you got it like that. I'm
They're not
down
gonna
with
do
the
that.
get down.
They're not gonna do that.
Well, all right, Dr. Tracy. Look, we're gonna get into it on Patreon tonight, midnight. We're gonna talk some more. We're gonna continue this conversation on the after show. Thank you, Dr. Tracy.
You got to take me off. You know, I don't know.
Okay.
Please take
All
me
right.
off so I can thank you.
All right. Thank you. Hey, Dr. Love, Doctor of Love.
Hey, Michelle.
I'm take y'all in threes now. I got about 4 more people back in the back. Hey, y'all. Okay, so we gotta listen. I don't want to rush y'all, but come on
Listen,
with it.
what's going on, Michelle? I don't say you look good.
Thank you. Let the doctor go first now. Mr.
I
Motivation
was
Ladies
gonna ask you
first.
about them red glasses, but if we go on to Patreon, I probably can
My
wait.
red glasses, where they at? I don't
Yeah,
know my red
yeah,
glasses.
you supposed to have that on with that leopard, honey. But
Oh, I got
anywho,
some red, but I got some different red ones right here.
yes, I want them glasses.
These are different ones. I don't like these. These are round. The other ones aren't.
Square. Let me
Yeah,
see.
they're little
Yeah, I do
cat
like the
eye.
square ones. Yes, the
Yeah.
square ones. Yes. But anywho, let's talk about what is this? The Housewives.
Okay.
That wasn't given nothing. Besides, you could tell everybody was on the verge of losing their job. You it is so much with this cast, with production, as Kenya put it out there. Because one thing also I heard that they pretty much threatened them before they went on. So to
What you
me,
mean?
they pretty much let them know that how is a nice way of putting it? Because I'll say it black and white. They pretty much let them know there will be changes made. That's pretty much what production told them right before this reunion was cast, or was done. So of course people moves change, because to me, Kenya didn't do that much, Marlo didn't do that much. It was a lot of people not doing that much, but as we knew who was going to show up and show out for their peach. Now that was Candy, and that was what's that other one? I
Candy
cannot.
Shereé.
And Shereé. You could just
Uh-huh.
tell they was about to show up and show out. Also, in the beginning, like you said, everybody was against Candy because Bravo wanted Candy off. Candy went above and beyond means this season to make sure she don't get off this show. Even the interview, oh, I've never been treated dirty at all. Like, stop. You've been treated dirty. They allow Phaedra to tell what happens in your house for real, allegedly. But anywho, so you've been treated dirty because a lot of stuff have had to come out. And then the main thing is they talking about on Twitter. I want to know this too. And Candy, could you please talk about this on Speak on It? Why is it that you are so concerned about who this girl and
Drew.
kissed? Drew. Why did
Yes. Yes.
you
I
make
said
this?
the same thing.
Oh, they on Twitter talking about it. Yes, I love Twitter. That's my thing. Do you want to kiss the girl? Was this your other half of your storyline? Like, why did you blow this up about her
Because
kissing a
that's
girl?
like the topic of their movie. And I feel like she's doing that to kind of like halfway promote it. That's what it's feeling like. And even Drew said it on the show. Like, why are you, like it feels like she's doing this to promote her movie.
Yeah, but she claims she's not. But it's
Well,
like,
of course she's gonna claim that, but
I just feel like it's so much deeper. And of course, everybody knows Todd's like Drew. Everybody knows that. Like, that's just a given. So that's pretty much, for that. Now this Erica Mena garbage, Love and Hip Hop, they fight on there. I don't know why they didn't let Spice beat her up. Like, cause they fights on there. So they should have just let them fought. That's what I just feel. But just, for them to
What happened?
we not condoning violence on here. We not condoning laying no hands.
okay, we're not condoning violence, but I was that day. Not no other time. Let me say that. But no, I just do not understand. They just should have let Spice get her. Cause she done it on New York too. This is not Erica Mena first time calling somebody, out their name. And that is Black. And what was the first lady name, the therapist lady name? I wish she would have broke down how Dr. Tracy. Okay, yeah. I wish she would have. Yeah, the therapist that goes round or something. I wish she would have broke down, because some people don't understand how we all Black. But Dr. Francis, she broke it down of how we are all Black. And for one, one other black woman to call another black woman a monkey. That's the issue now with the dark skin and light skin. That is our issue. You sitting up here calling somebody a monkey. Why? You know, because Erica, she could have called you a lot of names. And I do mean a lot of names that you look like. So, you know, because really, Erica, look like you haven't ate in a very long time. But we're not going to, you know, say bad names about people neither. So that's
I
just
feel
my
like we need to police blackness too. I know some of y'all may feel that everybody, but I don't feel that. I feel like we need to police blackness the same way
I'm
people
like you,
police
Michelle. I'm like
white.
you.
We're special.
I would, I would if I've never had listened to Dr. Francis and understood how our black men were sent all over the world to procreate, you know, to try to make
But just because they got a
other.
drop of black blood don't make them black. That's a part of white supremacy right there.
Okay.
Right.
Blood
Well,
is red.
That
Two
part.
drops of blood equal red. Like I don't get it. Like white people want to keep their blood pure. That's why they
Right.
say that if there's a drop of black blood, you black, because they didn't want the slave master's children to get any of the slave master's wealth.
Well, that's a good point. But what I am saying is how we as black people were sent all over the world to procreate with all of these other cultures and nationalities, and that is how other blacks became, or other cultures or nationalities became black. Not that I want them part of us, no, but reality is reality. So it's like Erica Mena, you wouldn't have your swag, you wouldn't have that black hair, you wouldn't have a lot if somebody wasn't sent during slavery time over to wherever you from and give you the blackness that you do have.
I
You
don't
know.
consider her black. Shit. Her and Jocelyn
She don't
Hernandez.
consider herself black. But let's move on. Look, I gotta take some more of these
Oh,
calls. Dr.
okay,
Love,
okay.
thank you for calling,
All
friend.
right. I'll see you guys tonight on Patreon.
All right.
All right. Okay.
Motivation.
Bye.
Good night. You
Yeah,
up
listen.
next?
Okay, Michelle, I ain't gonna be here long. I done got tired. Like I said, that first lady, she knew what she was talking about. But I feel like that too. Like Erica, Mena, Jocelyn Hernandez, and people like they black, they black. I don't see them as black. And I mean, you know, that's just me. But anyway, that reunion, it was pretty good. It was cool. Um, that
You liked it?
it was entertaining. I will say that. But she did say that the producers basically on Amazon, she was saying they gonna have to. There will be a change, and so like that caller was saying, that's why they went hard at the reunion. And I was gonna say with that Spice and Erica stuff, that's crazy. Yeah, she needed to be fired. Like that is, I mean, that's crazy. And I'm basically saying what everybody else saying. I ain't finna go all into it, but yeah. How was your Labor Day, Michelle?
It was good. We'll talk about it on Patreon, Mr. Motivation. Don't
Okay,
change
all right.
the subject. Thank you so much.
All right, gotcha. All right, bye.
All right, bye. Latoya, what's up, friend?
Hey, Michelle, how you been?
I'm good. I've been good. How was, the holiday was good. Your holiday was good.
It was good. It was good. I don't even want to talk about the Housewives because the season was trash, which means the reunion is trash because none of the storylines and all of that didn't make any sense. The only thing that I really loved about the reunion is because of all the subjects that Marlo was trying to bring up with Candy, she avoided and they never really got into it. So when she came out with the She News, it was just like, bam. So I like that. That was a good laugh for me. Other than that, I just feel like Andy doesn't see any hope. And of course, he knows all the backstory and the executive talk and all that. So he wasn't even pushing them as far as questions or different, just whatever. So anyway, I don't want to talk about that. But I do not agree with Dre when he says that, well, I'm gonna say I agree as far as how hard you go for your kids, right? If you feel like your kids are disrespected, but also you just know, being that you're a different race, you cannot say racial things to other people. You know what I'm saying? And for me, with her being around the Black culture so much, did she not see Black Lives Matter? Did she not see, you know what I'm saying, all the things that Yandy and all these women and, you know, the men were going through, the George Floyd, like, did you not see any of those
Of
things?
course she
And
did.
how
She had
people
to.
were coming up?
All she hangs
So,
around is Black people.
right. So how do you not know that? And you said it with ill intent. Like, it wasn't a joking matter. You was trying to hit her at the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? And so it was disrespectful. And you asked somebody, do you feel like they should have aired it? Yes, because that's all that the white people that, you know what I'm saying, you see them, you know, hurling racial slurs and all that. But then, well, I do got a Black friend. You a racist just because you got one Black friend that came to the cookout, or, you know, you're whatever, you're a racist. You know what I'm saying? So just because you're around that person for a short amount of time, but then you out here being disrespectful to that culture, that means that you're a racist at heart. You just hadn't been shown, you haven't been exposed, and nobody told it. So I'm glad that they aired it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think it's the sense of, because you know how these production people do. You know what I'm saying? They probably trying to find a reason to get rid of her too. Who we tired of hearing about her and Safari. Like, I'm over that. Just like I'm
I
over.
don't even watch it. I can't even speak on
Well,
their relationship.
I don't watch it. I watched it when I seen all the clips on TikTok, just to be like, now what is going on? Because, you know, they'll put a clip, they'll cut it or something, and so it's like, what is going on? I want to know what happened. So I watched it on YouTube, you know, and I seen how the scene played out and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I do feel like and who knows, you know what I'm saying, how legal stuff is and all that. You know, they have to announce the firing when all of the end of whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like she should have been fired. I do feel like it shouldn't be I'm firing her talking about she won't be on the next season. No, she should be terminated for however long Love and Hip Hop is on air. She shouldn't be able to go to another city to get a job. Like, she should be done. If y'all are done with her now, be done with her later, you know? So that's just all I got to say about the topic.
Well, I appreciate you, LaToya. I see you over there on the Patreon.
All right. Y'all have a good night, Michelle.
All right, you too. Hold on. I'm going to let these last few people in here. Hey, Miss P.
Hello, Michelle. Thank you for accepting.
Hello.
You know, this is this.
Hello. I can't hear her.
Dear to my heart. Can you hear me?
Okay. Candy, hello.
Hi, Michelle. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. How you doing?
Hi, I'm good. Happy belated birthday, and I'm loving the leopard. Okay.
Thank you.
I want to be real brief. Everything is okay. I'm good. Everything is worked out fine. But I had a lot of things to say, but I know we're in a hurry. So I really feel like until the indigenous Black woman of America, because you know how we always have to check a box, Black, non this. I'm an indigenous Black woman of America. Until I'm placed into a protected class, that's not superior, that's not inferior to any other group. But as long as I'm able to have the same urgency of being protected, I will never, ever allow anyone to disrespect me and me say nothing. I don't care if I'm on the job. I don't care if I'm in church. I don't care where I am. We have to learn how to understand when we're being disrespected. We have to learn how to be able to decipher friend from foe. Just because someone likes you on the job and talks to you on your job does not mean that they like you as a Black woman. Maybe they see something in you and you're so friendly because you're at work. They're trying to get information from you so that they can go out and get the Black man that they really don't want, but they just don't want you to have one. We have to understand that. I don't even want to talk about Erica Mena. I just cannot believe that she had the gall, the audacity to call somebody a blue monkey when she looking like the planet of the ape on crack. Like, what's really going on, girlfriend? You mad because not only did he get a chocolate sister, he got a chocolate sister that can speak the same language as you. And you don't like that. And you're upset. And that's okay. I understand your pain. But don't you ever get on national TV and think that because you have this some type of privilege, you know, the light skin or whatever, that you can fix your lips, your botched lips, you know, not the natural big lips, but you know, the botched lips, and call somebody a blue monkey. Now, that's that. I really believe that the Black woman, the indigenous Black woman of America, we need to be thwarted into the protected class like everybody else, particularly, don't get me wrong, particularly the LGBTQ community, because where I am, if you even roll your eyes at somebody that's a part of that community, all they have to do is go run and tell somebody, oh my gosh, they woo, 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 and they did this and they woo, 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 and you ain't did nothing. We need to have that urgency. We are being slandered. We are being abused financially, emotionally, psychologically. We are being mistreated. And everybody is just looking like, we have been being mistreated since we came over here. We are the original immigrants. We are the original human trafficked. Where's the urgency? That's why anytime, see, I don't look my age. So anytime somebody treat me like I'm Patsy from 12 Years a Slave, if you haven't seen that movie, please see it, because it highlights the real relationship between the Caucasian man and that Caucasian woman, and that Caucasian man loved that Black woman. And when that white woman saw her husband looking at that Black woman, and she was gyrating and dancing with the spirit of God in her. And that woman saw how her husband was looking at that Black woman, and she grabbed that mason jar and threw it at her face. That's what that movie was about. Don't nobody really like Black women. They all want to be Black women, but they don't want to have to hold on to that baggage that comes with it. And it's not really baggage, because it's not baggage to us. Black women, we are the most creative. We are the most resilient. We are the most beneficial. You have a real Black woman. I'm not talking about, you know, someone who's trying to play the role. I'm talking about a real Black woman, like a Harriet Tubman. Either you coming or I got to get you. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand, Miss Candy.
I gotta
Look,
go.
listen.
I'm
You
sorry.
just spoke for all the Black women. Listen, we need to have the March on Washington next week, because
We do. And it needs to be a hate crime. It needs to be a hate crime. It needs to be considered a hate crime for you to say anything. If I think you threatening me, I'm going to the police and I'm going to write it down, and they need to come pick you up. They need to take you off your job. You need to be placed on the list like they have the pedophiles and all that stuff. We need to know that you a bigot, and the world needs to know. They're getting away with it for too long. This is 2023.
You're right. Well, thank you. Listen, thank you, Miss Kenya. Your message was on point. I appreciate you.
I am not Miss Kenya. I'm Candace.
I said Miss Candy.
Oh, I thought you said Miss Kenya. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Good night. I'm about to get cursed out. Okay, let me make sure. AAAAE. Hello.
Hi, Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
Hi.
Hi, Michelle. Oh, goodness gracious. So interesting. Just today. So interesting. So, resident therapist I cannot express, and I do think you would agree as well, like how right she is. Like she really, really, really is right. And as a Black woman, the more money you make, the more you realize she is right. The more you realize she is right. And one thing, Erica Mena does not exist once you enter certain tax brackets. I'm not exaggerating. Oh, these women cannot compete. Michelle, I'm not trying, it's not shade.
I don't think you're exaggerating. I'm just laughing. Go ahead.
They're not even around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. You just serve me coffee. And then when I walk upstairs in an elevator, I see you.
Who?
Seriously, Dunkin' Donuts, downtown Atlanta. I'm not joking.
Who? Erica Mena?
You know what I mean. The Jocelyn's, Amber Rose. They at most
they serve coffee.
Yeah, they have little jobs. But I'm just you are not present where the money is. That's why you stay within a particular sector of communities and you can be there. But in majority society, where resident therapist, where what she does, you saw those degrees. In each tax bracket, they don't exist. And when she said, like when she mentioned white Anglo-Saxon Protestant, oh yes, Michelle. Everybody on your panel, I know resident therapist because she said it. She's actually the only Black person years on Black YouTube I have been on to finally say this. She's the only one. She's the only one who actually knows. It's white is WASP. Italian is not. Eastern Europe is not. I personally actually listened to a Howard Stern interview when a very, 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 very famous white Caucasian rock star, he checked another white male for it because you're not like WASP. Like, and Howard Stern just laughed. And nothing, and this was like years ago, but they check themselves. Like there are very, 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 very strict rules. What happened? The Irish, Italy, like the Italians here, all of that, they quote unquote became white. This is the New Deal. This is post World War II world. There have been changes, but they historically were not. And when it comes, Michelle, JFK, his own father, there were certain clubs he was not allowed to enter. JFK's father had to engage in some very interesting activity just to get the money so they could build themselves up. They had to raise themselves to be white. Look what happened. Look what they've done. I just bring that up because as a Black woman, you have so many educated people in your chat. I'm telling you, this colorism, it does not exist. Once you Black? Majority society, it does not exist.
Are you Black?
Ignore an Asian woman. I'm not trying to be rude. I can ignore.
No, I'm asking a question. Are you Black?
100%. 11:59 p.m. 11:59 p.m. Of course I speak eloquent because, but that's just
that was a yes or no.
Like, isn't that crazy? And I have to say something like that because I'm always asked that question. I've always been asked that question, and I've had terms used at me that are very, very offensive and racist by other Black people because of just who I am. But I don't have to like prove myself to other people like that in the Black community because where I work, it does not exist. You have to be Black, you have to be working, you have to be intelligent, you cannot be ratchet. The minute, if you look, Erica Mena is seen, she's looked down upon. Cardi B is looked down upon. Have you heard the things that they say to her? And where is this colorism with Cardi B when it comes to everybody else? I just want to I'll wrap up. I've taken so much of your time. Thank you, Michelle. But I just want to say resident therapist is correct. She is correct. And stop taking care of them. Let them take care of themselves on their own. Erica cannot survive without Spice. Erica's children are raised by Safari's Jamaican family. She's not caring for them. She doesn't even cook. It's Black woman caring for her children. It's a Black woman who, it's her chest, her breast that Erica Mena's children are crying on. who cut the peanut butter off the bread, who make the turkey at Thanksgiving. Nobody wants to tortillas. I'm sorry.
Good night, D. Thank you so much for calling, friend.
Bye, Michelle.
Good night. Y'all be playing with my emotions. I don't know what's happening. It got way too deep for me. Listen, y'all, resident therapists, it's all your fault. It got deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. I'm headed over to Patreon right now for a little while. Please head over there, patreon.com, iamATLien, for the after show. Okay, we're going to do ATLien After Dark. I got some things to talk about, to get off my chest. I want to hear from my Patreon members. So head on over there. I know it's 12:05 a.m. I'll be there by 12:15. This has been a great show. I've been on for 2 whole hours talking about this dry ass reunion. OMG. So rewind, watch it from the beginning. We broke down the entire reunion. We voted on who actually won the reunion. We talked about Kenya getting into it with more producers, or the producer. We talked about Candy. We talked about Shereé and her She News. We talked about Erica, Mena, and Spice. And Kenya Moore, she got called out by ATLien TV, a YouTuber. So definitely go check out ATLien TV, because she did the groundwork and went and saw that Kenya Moore hair spa is not in business. But anyhow, I will be over there on the Patreon, patreon.com, iamATLien. If you are not a member, you can join by clicking the link in the description box. I'd also like to thank the people who contributed to the stream. Shout out to Quasia. Kendra, member for 28 months. People really be out here justifying racist abuse, okay? Delightful DL, hey, D, member for 35 months. Okay, I appreciate everybody. Yes, watch the replay. Meanwhile, I will be over at Patreon in about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 minutes. I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Good night, squad.
Shaggy is in, bitch. Shaggy is in. Shaggy. These people don't like Michelle, but that's my that's my
Fuck them hoes. Ain't that right, Brandon?
This is Tyler Perry, and if you want the truth, a lot of blogs don't tell the truth. StraightFromTheA.com. That's what you check out.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am your girl, Candy. Hanging out with Straight from the A. I love you guys. I always visit the site.